news is coming in from everywhere, you guys. It's breaking all over. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to say on here because, we live in the land of the free and supposedly the home of the brave, but people are getting brave. They're speaking out. Go to Telegram and join Team Mighty. The link's in the description. I just posted some huge news that I probably cannot say here without losing this channel. Jack Posiobek, which I never say his name right. I apologize, Jack. There is huge news coming out of Ukraine. It's about the children, and there has been a video leaked. They are admitting to what happened out of a boarding school with a nonprofit called Loving Heart or something like that. So there are two parts of that. There's also been a hit put on Jack. Please go check that out. Looks like Tom's in there checking that out. Thank you, Tom. But I do want to make sure I'm not doing clickbait and tell you guys what I had originally planned on talking about in this video. Ray Epps was charged officially today. The case was filed. Ray Epps charged with a felony for disorderly, disruptive conduct, and in a restricted building for his role on the January 6th event. On or about January 6th, within the District of Columbia, James Ray Epps Sr. did knowingly and with intent to impede and disrupt the orderly conduct of government, business, and official functions, engage in disorderly and disruptive conduct within such proximity to a restricted building and grounds. Blah, blah, blah. And then they went on. So interesting that they went after one of their own, or so people believe, allegedly. Case 1.23CR00321-JEB. Those are very small case numbers. In my experience with court, the case numbers are not that small. Maybe things are different. I don't know. I don't have my sidekick here. Hopefully he is well. Please say some prayers for Sean and make sure he's okay. I'll check on him later today. And the other thing was that the F-35 was found. It was supposedly crashed in Williamsburg County, north of Charleston. I don't know. I'm not so sure about all that. I do think it was very curious that, 35 is JFK's presidential number. So maybe it had something to do with that, or was some kind of warning. It also caused them to ground flights for 2 days of air support. So I that always kind of sends a flag to me that they're hiding something. There was a report of UK biohazard tents being erected in Dover and people wearing full hazmat suits. There's also a report out of Wayne County, Michigan, that they never lawfully certified their 2020 election result, which could potentially make Donald Trump the winner. I don't know that that's an accurate report because it was my understanding that once it went past to Pence and Pence certifying it, that it can't go backwards from that point. So I wouldn't take that to heart. I still think we need an action from the military. So to the 10-4 information. I think everybody's kind of buzzing about 10-4. I don't know if you guys are talking about it or hearing about 10.4, but I do not have an answer. I have a lot of questions around 10.4. Some of my concerns are, well, let me find oh, now it's switched. So there's a guy, Jason Shurka, that I like, that he does the EES systems that are all about healing and good stuff. And he was saying, let me stop this real quick so I can just make sure I show the right page for you guys. He was saying that he was given a message to not listen to the EBS at 2:22 on 10.4.
Message with the world. Remember, I'm only the messenger. What you choose to do with this information is you and your own free will. On October 4th at 2:22 p.m. Eastern Time, the emergency broadcast system will be activated across the entire United States under the leadership of FEMA, disguised as a test. However, this test will be used to send a specific high-frequency signal through devices like smartphones, radios, and TVs, with the intention of activating into billions of human beings around the world through the obvious mediums. Everyone will be affected regardless of your status. The plan is to also do this in Israel at the same exact time. There are certain organizations that are doing their best to stop this in both Israel and the United States. Hopefully, they will be able to stop this, and stopping this in Israel looks promising, but stopping this in the United States is still up in the air. This will also include Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Alaska. If the October 4th date does not occur for any reason, the backup plan will be to do it on October 11th at the same time. In the case that this is not able to be stopped, I ask you all to shut off your phones and all other relevant devices at 2 p.m. Eastern Time for a period of 2 hours to be safe. This type of wavelength can affect us physically, mentally, and emotionally. I urge you all to protect yourself, and I ask you all to share this video far.
But, okay, so once again, I'm really not sure about this. This is where we all have to take personal responsibility and make choices for ourselves, because then there was also, which, this is Jack Straw's account. That seems like Jason Shurka, but, they have all the deep fake things, and he seems like a good guy and all that. But then there's also this girl who, where is the sign? Where is the other one? Let me make sure I'm sharing the right thing with you guys. Who she was saying it's supposed to be a healing energy. But I don't know. Are we too early for the healing
alert system that's going to be tested on Wednesday, October 4th for everyone? At the bottom, I noticed it says that the phone's alert will be accompanied by unique tone and vibration. Let's talk about tones and vibrations. This here is a Cyma 1000. This is the machine I use. It is the basis of an app and a website that I have called Cymatones. And it plays 5 resonant frequencies through this vibrating speaker. So this is tones and vibration, just like the alert we were just talking about. And it's targeting different ailments or body parts to retune them back to a balanced and a harmonious energy body. See, our energy body's got all these different pathways. And if there's blockages in whether it's the water, because we're made of water, or in the energy pathway, then what that does is it causes a physical ailment. The physical ailments can be retuned by different tunes and tones. For example, here's my favorite, blood immune system, 328. So this is going to play 5 tones and incite a vibration so that your blood immune system is at a better state, closer to peak performance. Here we go.
So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Is it
System is at a better state,
is it a healing thing or is it a harmful thing?
closer to peak performance. Here we go.
Because it depends on who you're listening to. Or who.
And there's over 800 of these different tones.
Okay.
Combinations of tones and frequencies. A lymphatic system cleanse, digestive system, balance of the entire body. These are the vital organs. Respiratory system, bones. Long story short, this is sound therapy to rebalance our energy body.
Okay, so this is
So my machine provides tone.
Because where was the thing I found? So hold on, let me share this tab instead. This was back. Do you guys remember? I don't know if you remember when Public and I did the NDAA back in, gosh, I don't know. There was this huge transfer of property, finance, all this. And a lot of this, when space operations or Space Force came in to being, then there was this huge transfer of power. And one of the things was that it transferred all the satellite communications or all communications under Space Force. And this was the big, I guess the official ceremony was August 15th of 2022. I found this. So I'm thinking that maybe it is a good, possibly a good thing, or a, maybe it will be a healing sound or frequency. I don't know. They could be gathering facial recognition in real time, but you know, they probably already have everybody's facial ID and facial recognition because we all stare at our phones all day. I mean, right? I don't know. I have more questions than I do answers on the 10-4 thing, but I just wanted you guys to know that they're sending there's lots of information out there, but it's lots of questions. It's lots of things for us to all make our own decisions on these things. I do want everybody to please join the Team Mighty Telegram. It's free, but there is huge breaking news coming out around the children in Ukraine, and from a very trusted source. And you can get that in there. Put 1 in the chat if you're turning phone off, 2 if you're keeping it on. I'm not there yet. I'm going to take more information. I am, my friend Jenny Moonstone is going to be doing a video with me on Patreon Wednesday night. She and Heidi Vandenberg hung out. Jenny called me yesterday and we talked on the phone for a while. And she said she and Heidi were up till like 4 a.m. the night before talking about Uncle Cliff's recent data with the 3 to 13 emotional points. And so I was Jenny hadn't watched the video, didn't really know all the details. So I was filling her in on that and kind of what I knew about it or what I had kind of gleaned from Uncle Cliff's videos. And we had some thoughts about it. I told her also some of my thoughts about some of the things from some of the NDAA stuff that I know that's rolling up, and that I'm anticipating some reports coming to Congress on the 23rd that I think are going to be pretty significant. there's one that's really huge. And that coincided with a vision that she's had. And so we talked about that. And so we'll be talking about that and lots more, she pulled some cards with Heidi, and I might invite Heidi too. I don't know, but we'll be doing that Wednesday evening on Patreon. So that'll be live for my patrons. You can check that out as well. And then I'm trying to think what else I have going on, really. I think that's about it. But there's going to be a lot of, I've talked to Mom today, and we were talking about, like, the one big thing, but it's not going to be just one big thing. There's too many things that need to come out and are coming out. And, but also hold everything loosely or lightly. Remember, Uncle Cliff talked about this time where there will be a month's worth of news that will come out in a day. And we'll try to get as much information to you as we can. So I'm going to call it a short day. I'm going to run, but I will keep you guys informed as best I can. I appreciate it. And I'll be away for a while and do a bear crypto market. Yeah. That's okay. I understand. And I will be updating people as best I can through Telegram, and fam is fam, and we'll always be there for each other. So you guys take care. I'll check you next time. Have a great day.